right, welcome back, everyone. We are here getting ready to start playing for Pool 4. I am still Nightman, and joining me now is...
Yes, I'm Oxford Valley, and we're about to start off Pool 4, so excited to see how these competitors face off. I think, so first up it looks like it's Xosen and Elion, correct?
Well, those two might be playing on the other cab right now. On our cab, it looks like we're going to be having StarBfly and Croissant.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so looks like StarBfly.
Oh, we've got two songs with rude endings to start with Thank You, Merry Christmas and Fly Far Bounce.
Yeah, I know nothing about these charts, so I'll let you commentate on these a little more.
Fly Far Bounce is, you know, classic Nekomata master, so it's got just some good eighth note crossover patterns, but the very end it has a gradual slowdown for the last like 3 arrows, so those will mess with you.
All right, yeah, we'll see how the players handle it. But
yeah, thank you, Merry Christmas. I'm a little bit less familiar with offhand. I think I was initially thinking of Luminous Days when I was talking about the end being a bit of a troll. Thank You, Merry Christmas is it's a Venus song. If you know Wow Wow Venus, you kind of know what to expect from Thank You, Merry Christmas musically, in a lot of ways. But I think it's mostly gallops.
Got it. All right, so the players are getting started, and we'll see them play Thank You Merry Christmas first, it looks like.
So StarBfly is one of the staff that helped organize this as part of the SoCalDDR crew. But did recently move to Northern California, so...
Yeah, huge shout out to her for doing a bunch of the setup with the card draws and tutorials at the beginning. This would not have been possible without her guidance, for sure. And now we get to see her compete.
And Croissant is on her 3rd pool, so we'll see how her stamina holds up as we go through the sets.
Yeah. All right. Big crowd cheer coming in, but let's see how Croissant's. Yeah, I imagine 3 pools is a really tiring thing to pull off. I don't know how many people can last that long without getting really tired.
Yeah, it's one thing to kind of like do your own kind of session, but with the on and off nature of tournaments and like really putting your all into every song that comes up, it just takes a lot out of you.
Yep. All right. Are you ready to go? Right. Yeah, this song has a lot of tricky triple and like sixth patterns in them, but so far Star in the lead by about 10 EX, but this is still anyone's game early in the song.
Yeah, really just it's a test of whether you can keep on time with all of those little like swung gallop patterns throughout the chart.
Oh, looks like Star didn't do the foot switch and missed the note there, but she's still in the lead by about 15 EX. Nice gallops execution by both.
Yeah, both players really locking in on those.
looks like these gallops, it almost feels as if you don't have the right foot prepared for the pattern, you're going to lose accuracy on them.
Yeah, they want you to be either very controlled with how you're going to foot switch into them or just do them as crossovers.
Yeah, it looks like both players know how to approach these for the most part.
It does. It looks like Star takes that by about 47, 43.
Yeah, it was about 40, but good match.
52-9 is really good on that.
And then up next we have Fly Far Bounce, and this is Star's pick. So keep in mind that Star did win the previous one, despite that it was a Croissant's pick. So we will see will we see Croissant win this one, or will we see Star sweep this set? We'll find out soon.
This is more of a normal chart, so to speak, with just mostly 8th notes, some quick 16th triples, but nothing too crazy aside from that gradual slowdown at the end. Stuff that you would encounter in most charts. It's a fantastic song and a fun chart.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I didn't catch the 13370X score. That's nice. Love to see that.
It's interesting how this song starts off really quiet. Oh wow, look at those jump patterns in there. And they both handle it nicely. Both of them still have a full combo at the moment. This is also a really close match at the moment. Star having an EX lead of about 10-ish. Both players handling the 16th note patterns well, and it's still a really close match. Ooh, mix in some triples. There goes the slowdown, and all right, we have a double full combo, and Star takes it by about 30 EX.
That was a clean triple there. Well done.
All right, and here comes the reset. And then up next we have To Be Determined. I don't know who they're sending on this side and who they're sending on the other side.
Right, we'll see in a minute.
Okay, it looks like they're sending Dayani and JennuineInc up on this side. And we'll have their picks in just a moment. Ooh. Air Heroes and Max 300. Interesting choices. Max 300 is one of those old school boss songs.
We actually just saw the 12 played last pool as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So
that was a really good batch, and
yeah,
we'll see how they handle this one. This is the second time it's been drawn.
I'm not sure. I haven't caught every single match, but like the second time it's been drawn in a pretty short time frame.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Pretty surprising.
For sure, for sure.
And protected both times. So
yeah. So it looks like they're gonna play Air Heroes first.
JennuineInc is one of the locals to the area, so he is from Vegas. Dayani is one of the SoCal folks who traveled in.
Air Heroes is a relatively straightforward song, if I recall correctly. And
yeah, there's no gimmicks in it or anything.
yeah, and it looks like JennuineInc has a flag on the DSP, but let's see how she performs against Dayani, and we're about to start.
There's a lot of freeze arrows in this difficult chart.
Right?
Looks like JennuineInc's off to about a 20 EX lead so far.
Yeah, and JennuineInc's maintaining the PFC at the moment, so let's see if she can pull it off. Yeah, this is definitely a really straightforward chart. Oh, there goes the PFC, but JennuineInc's maintaining a pretty noticeable EX lead. And she takes it by about 50.
Yeah, well done. Let's see what the perfect count was on that. 22.
22.
Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. I knew it was good. I didn't realize it was quite that good. That's an insane score.
Just as a rule of thumb, most will consider if you have less than 10% of your notes as perfect, or I should perhaps say more than 90% of your notes as marvelouses, that's considered really good marvelous accuracy, especially at this level. And we're about to play Max 300, which is considerably faster than the previous song. And
no, faster and yet slower, right? Because it's 300, but it's double BPM. So
yes. So in theory, you could treat it like a 150 BPM song if you so choose with the right time steps, but.
Dayani definitely reads on the fast side for no bar play, but he does well with it.
What she said her time thing too. Did you see what?
Yeah, 1.75.
1.75.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
they're reading at the same speed actually.
Yeah, and she played Air Heroes at 3x.
Oh, so okay.
About the same scroll speed. Wow. Really locked in here.
Dayani off to a strong start, with still maintaining the PFC. In terms of EX score, it's a bit closer. Okay.
Those staircases are so hard.
Yeah, they come out of pretty much out of nowhere in this song.
Yeah, they really do.
And especially with regards to the pacing of the rest of the song, they kind of just stand out like really fast song sections. Right? We're about to approach the slowdown. Oh,
And it's dead even.
They're tied at the
Oh
stop.
my goodness.
Wow. This is anyone's game. See how they handle this last fast section.
Dayani fell behind it a little bit, and Genuine takes it.
Yeah. By 40-ish. Yeah.
Wow. That was very close.
Yeah.
Just fell behind the stream a little bit at the very end, and that's really what decided it.
Yeah, for sure. I think especially in that song, because that's like the last stream, and it's so close to the end, and like when you compare it to when the timing of the previous fast stream, it can really throw you off, especially if you're not paying attention. But yeah, Genuine takes it, and up next is
Strong showing from both on that, though. Like, the MA was very, very good.
yeah.
It's hard to time that well. We are going to have a bit of a break here while they set up the pairings and the card draws for the second round of Pool 4.
Right. Yeah. So, just as a recap, I believe the way it works is the winners play the winners in the second round, and the losers also play the losers in the second round. Is that correct?
So you'll be playing people who have a similar or the same match record as you so far.
And so far, it looks like we haven't seen any ties yet. Is that right?
Not on our side. We don't know about on the other cab.
But we have seen a couple of really close matches decided by like 1 or 2 EX. I don't know if you were there when I think that there was like two matches that were back-to-back decided by 1 and 2 EX, and that was I think that was one of the closest ones I've seen in a while.
That was Pool 1, wasn't it?
No, I think it was Pool. Yeah, it was back in Pool 2.
Pool 2. Okay. Yeah, I did see that. That was nuts. There's been a lot of very, very, very close matches today.
Just goes to show how evenly matched everyone is, and how there's so many different factors, and players' seeds don't determine everything in terms of their expected performance.
Yeah, definitely. And just a lot of people who are around the same level and being able to show that off in this pool format.
Yeah. And I think especially in some of the lower pools, you never really know what kind of performances will show, because it can be so close. Like at the higher pool, some of the skill gaps can get quite large even between players, but at the lower pools, it can really be anyone's game. So
it's kind of both ways, right? Because you definitely do have some blowouts when there's a mismatched skill set. When it's like someone who is a better like stamina player versus someone who knows the gimmick charts better or anything like that. You do kind of have like those larger swings, regardless of which bracket you're in. Just when you have those like very substantial differences in like your skill set or your familiarity with a given like batch of charts. But for the most part, it tends to even out.
Yeah. All right, looks like the players are still doing their draws, but we'll see what this one comes.
take this opportunity to say thank you again to Red Note Gaming, our venue for the tournament, and the SoCalDDR staff.
They did a fantastic job with organizing all of this to make this even possible to begin with, and we're having a fantastic turnout at this tournament so far. I think.
Oh my goodness, there's so many people here.
Yeah,
but it's crazy. We've got you know, each pool is 6 people, and we've got a total of, I think it's 17 pools.
So yeah, if you that's already over. That's 100. That's 102.
Yeah.
Plus the 2 extra in pool 1, because that one is eight people, and then
right.
And then so you get 104 competitors, and then
it's 112 because after that you've got the people that automatically
yes,
seed in the top 12. So yeah, that's how many tournament participants we have here today, and that doesn't count anyone who's just spectating or here for staff or anything else. So yeah, it's a little crazy.
Yeah, the turnout's been fantastic. I think when signups were first released, they filled up within, I think, the first few hours, and then they sent everybody else who signed up to the wait list. And I think we were, despite a bunch of people dropping out for all sorts of reasons, we were still able to pull a bunch of people from the wait list, and there are still a bunch of people who unfortunately didn't get off because the turnout's been just so fantastic so far.
Yeah. Appreciate that, hip hop soul. Yeah, it's definitely hot out there.
Are they good to go? Or? Yeah. So it looks like.
Looks like we're getting ready for the next match.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah. Yes. Looks like Genuine versus Xosen, and their picks are Celebrate Night and Shining.
No. So we've got.
I read that wrong.
We've got Poochie protected by Xosen, and Genuine used their pocket pick, Anniversary Difficult.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's a very straightforward pocket pick, so they must just feel confident in their ability to out-MA their opponent. And with getting 22 on Air Heroes earlier, that does seem to be a skill set that they can
at least
justifiably rely on.
Off. Yeah. Anniversary is a really great song for that too. Yeah.
Yeah. If you really just think that your MA is better than your opponent, that is an excellent an excellent place to prove it.
It looks like that's what they're playing first, and turns out Genuine has a PFC on this already.
24 perfects.
Yeah, 24 perfects.
Sheesh.
So that's a statement. No, not too surprising to see her choose this as a pocket pick after seeing that. But
I'm in pool 7 and I wouldn't want to play that against her.
Yeah, that marvelous accuracy is pretty good. But let's see how she pulls it off versus Xosen. Maintaining the MFC. Wow.
Like we mentioned, there's not really a lot to trip you up in this song. It's mostly just a matter of staying consistent and focusing all in on your timing.
Yeah, and this is a really, in terms of EX score, so far it's really close. Genuine having a really slight lead.
Yeah, this is impressive. Are we sure this is pool 4?
Yeah. I feel like I'm watching some really high-level stuff here. That EX score difference right now is still neck and neck.
It's what, 4?
I don't even know. It's within 5 for sure.
Every perfect counts.
Yeah, especially in a song like this where the emphasis is on maintaining that accuracy as opposed to knowing any tempo changes or gimmicks or being able to read slow, because this song is really straightforward.
Or even having to execute any 16th notes.
Right.
Just raw consistency and fundamentals. It does look like Genuine's lead has increased slightly.
Yeah.
Xosen picked up some perfects, and she has not been getting many.
Yeah, looks like it's still anyone's game, but that lead has definitely increased. And that is a double PFC from both players. Genuine takes it by
are we
50.
sure we're in pool 4? 23 to 38, like
insanity.
Okay.
A double PFC in pool 4 on anniversary. What a statement.
And now for a very different song, we have Poochie.
Yeah, this one is this one has a ton of not so straightforward rhythms, and it's got some tempo changes in it as well. So let's see how they handle it.
It's got, I believe, 3 slow sections. Wouldn't quote me on that.
Yeah, I haven't played this song enough to fully remember where they occur, but I just know it's not.
I know where they are when I'm playing it, but I can't count them off the cuff.
Right. Yeah. Certainly a difference. We'll see how their chart knowledge comes in. How they handle the triplet patterns. And all right. Started.
We did see the 16 of this in the crew battle yesterday, and the 12 does have a little bit of the swing, but obviously it's less intensive.
For sure. Looks like Xosen has a little bit of a lead right now.
Looks like about 14. Small gap when Genuine misjudged the slowdown.
Yeah. I think she missed one in there. And yep, she misses another there. But
those swing notes threw her off a little bit, but her MA is strong enough that the gap is not particularly large.
Yeah. Although it is about 40 right now.
It has gained, the lead has increased during the slowdown.
Looks like Xosen's chart knowledge is definitely coming in handy in here.
It's going to speed up again in a minute here.
Let's see how they handle it. There we go. Both players transitioning nicely to the speed up.
All right, here we are. This is the outro of the song. It's not going to slow back down or anything. Just see if Xosen can keep that lead that he's got.
Yeah, it looks like it's widened to about 50 now. And
Xosen takes it.
This one was by quite a larger margin, about 70, but good showing from both players.
A 1-1 from our 2 O's from round 1.
Yep, it looks like they split this one, and
definitely demonstrating why they won their first matches. Very strong competitors.
For sure. Each showing their own strengths in their own picks as well, because those two are very different.
Yes.
Very different
yes, they
charts.
Are. Oh, hey, welcome, left, down, upright viewers. Thank you for sending your people our way. We are in the middle of Pool 4 right now.
Round 2,
and
we're
hoping to get through Pool 12 today, so we're going to be here a while. So as much DDR as you can handle, we've got you covered.
It'll be going very late, and especially for those who joined in from the looks like the Ohio DDR squad. It'll be up until like what 3 in the morning Eastern time.
Yeah,
so
that seems likely.
As much as they can they can handle for that matter. All right, we're doing the machine reset, and then.
Please do air conditioning. We need you, especially here.
Yeah, for those of you who are watching from perhaps a different location, it is currently like 110 degrees or hotter in Las Vegas right now, and the heat was just unbearable if you stood outside for maybe like more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, fortunately, the air conditioning in the venue is fantastic, and it's staying at around the low 70s in here, so it's very comfortable.
Plus, they have plus the players have fans near them to help keep them cool while they're playing. And it looks like we've got.
Oh wow!
And Chips.
We have a flashback to the previous pool, Croissant and Chips.
Yep. Yeah.
Both of our advancing players from Pool 3.
And they meet again in Pool 4 to see which one. Let's see their picks. Ooh.
Silver Platform. That is an underrepresented song. I think I only even learned it existed a couple years ago, and I think I've only played it twice. But it's honestly a really good one.
For the record, I have never heard of this song before, so but the other pick, Vanquish the Ghost, is notoriously difficult for known for its tempo changes for sure. But it looks like they're gonna go with Silver Platform first. This is Croissant's pick, and they're about to begin.
As you might have guessed based on that intro, there's some tricky gallop patterns in the song.
Scores neck and neck right now, though. Croissant still maintaining the PFC. Oh, as I say that.
Commentator curse. Tisk
Curse.
tisk. Off to about a 12EX lead.
A lot of greats in there. Okay, a 4EX difference at this point. Nice handling of the jump patterns.
And we're back into the gallop motif. We really are neck and neck here. Wow. Chips has taken the lead by a couple points.
Yeah, it's really close right now.
Oh no, that freeze drop. Is that going to decide it? She's still right there.
It's still really close. It's anyone's game at this point. Let's see how they handled it.
Oh my goodness, Chips takes it by 6.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what a match. They were trading the lead back and forth so much there.
Yeah. It looked like Croissant had the early lead, and then Chips caught up at the end, and then that was a really close one.
Yeah, it really was. Completely agree, Allery. Silver platform is super underrated. That's what happens, though, when the highest difficulty chart it has is an 11. A lot of people just aren't going to find it.
Well, they're about to play Vanquish the Ghost, and this one's definitely on the trickier side. But
yeah, some stutter gimmicks and slowdowns.
Let's see how they kind of handle it. Will it be as close as the previous match? Let's find out.
The big question is going to be whether Croissant knows how the song works, and we'll find that out fairly quickly since this was Chips' Protect.
They were neck and neck at that moment with their EX score, though. So we're about to find out.
Coming into those stutters.
Yep. Yep, she does. Or
didn't quite get the transition into the slowdown, but she at least knows how it works.
Yeah.
So not going to be anything too crazy thrown off by the gimmicks. It's just going to be a matter of execution. But Chip's definitely demonstrating why he protected the song. He's doing very well.
Both players do seem to know when it happens. It's just a matter of execution. And it looks like at the moment Chips has the pretty noticeable lead at the moment. Yeah, it's about 40. Nice handling of the patterns there. And Chips takes
Chips
it.
does take that. About 65?
Yeah, 65.
Just really good MA on that.
So looks like, Chips wins the set. Definitely demonstrating his skills there. But great showing by both players.
Absolutely.
And now it look. Oh, okay.
977 is pretty good for just a one-off play on Vanquish the Ghost's DSP.
All right. I believe we're about to advance into round 3 of Pool 4, where I think the last matches will happen around now, but might be waiting on the other side to finish up before they do the card draws.
I believe that's correct, yes.
It looks like they're updating the scores right now. And it looks, okay. All right. Yeah, those looks like they're deciding the matches right now on the screen, and then.
Just have to run the card draws, and then we'll have the conclusion of Pool 4.
Yeah. From the looks of it, I think it looks like the deciding match is going to be Tung versus Genuine.
I believe Xosen versus Chips could also be fairly decisive.
Yeah, that could be decisive too.
We'll just have to see how it all plays out and see how the points stack up. I don't. Without like having it all in front of me and really digging into it, I can't do that much mental math right now. So that's a great question, Weiss. It's similar to Waterfall, but we're running it like a Swiss instead of the typical split 4-man pool round robin. So we still have the top 2 advancing from the previous pool to the next. and with the top 2 advancing, but it's being run as a Swiss. So we have at the very beginning the top 3 seeds of the pool choose one by one who they want to play against out of the rest of the pool, and then the remaining 2 players get paired against each other as well. And then after that first round, you play people who have the same win-loss record as you do. And
then
until you've played 3 sets, and then the top 2 points will be the people advancing to the next pool.
All right, it looks like on this, looks like they've set their match to the cab. I think this one is.
So we've got Star and Dayani.
Yeah, Dayani. Their picks are going to come in just a moment.
Both of the uncommon play styles. We have the toes player and the no bar player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, those are from the previous round. Let's see. Will it be toes that win or no bar that wins this one?
That is the question.
If you had to pick between, ooh, wow, both of these pocket picks. My goodness, they both used their pocket picks on this one. We got Egoism 440 DSP and Monkey Business ESP.
Yep, these are definitely
both of these are
what I would have expected out of these players from their pocket picks.
Yeah, both. Monkey Business has that, has a couple of those like really strange gimmicks where it's like you have a stop, a slowdown, and then a stop, and then nothing, and then that repeats itself, and then you have that slowdown section, and it takes a lot of memorization to get that one down. But Egoism also has its own set of gimmicks as well. Especially at the ending with all the stops. If you don't have that down, it'll definitely trip you up.
Yeah, Egoism's difficult chart is extremely rude.
Yeah, and they're about to play it.
Yep.
This is Star's pick, so we will see if Dayani knows the stops.
So for the pools format, you play each of the matchups plays 2 songs. You get 3 points for going 2-0. You each get 1 point if you draw, or nothing, or no points if you go 0-2. And the highest point total at the end of 3 rounds will advance.
All right. Both players about to start off. Definitely an iconic boss song, though, and it's definitely not a surprise to see this show up in some people's pocket picks. And they're about to begin. And here's the speed up. Star maintaining about a 30-40-ish EX lead at the moment. Okay. All right. Both players have missed at this point, but Star maintaining a pretty noticeable EX score lead right now and demonstrating why she chose this as her pocket pick.
It's a rude chart.
Yeah.
It does a lot of like half-resolved crossovers that you have to double step out of, or like double stepping into them is usually pretty awkward too. Yeah. Finding the MA window is not as easy as you might think, and then obviously all the gimmicks as well.
Yeah, and then this speed up here can throw people off if they're not paying attention. Yes.
Definitely not something that you pick unless you have practiced it specifically.
For sure. And yeah, this one is pretty much decided by now. Yeah.
Dayani just shaking her head. She knew it was going to be a ride. But now we'll see what happens with Monkey Business.
Yeah, we'll see if the tables turn with Dayani's pocket pick. But great performance by Star on this one. Here we go, Monkey Business. All right, here they go. Both players maintaining an MFC through the beginning. Okay, and both players knowing the song's gimmicks as well, so. Dayani with a actually, it's really neck and neck now. But both players handling
1 EX difference?
Yeah, 1, 2, or something like that. Both players demonstrating they know the intro sequence well. And here's the slowdown. Now it looks like Star has the lead. The speed up. From here on out, the song is relatively straightforward. There is that like one section at the end that can catch you off guard, but from here on out, I think the chart is mostly straightforward stuff. Star maintaining a pretty sizable EX lead now, though.
Yeah, there was the misstep in the slowdown, and that just cost a lot.
Yeah. And here's the last slowdown coming up. Nice. And yeah, Star takes it by 60.
Yep. Yeah, that was a strong showing from Star.
Yeah, yeah. From the looks of that, there's the match, and I believe next up will be to be determined. Looks like they're still doing some card draw stuff up there. Okay, so. Yeah, from the looks of these standings here at the moment, it looks like Tung is going to advance to pool 5 with a Swiss score of 12, and then the remaining standings are to be determined.
It's always tricky to look at these when there's still like part of a round that hasn't played, because then trying to interpret the scores can be misleading.
Yeah, I think they're not trying to use the exact same thing as like the tournament score that's on the what's that website called?
StartGG.
Yeah, StartGG website. But
yeah, we just have 2 more sets to play for Pool 4. One over here and one on the other setup, and that'll be it.
Yeah, that'll be Pool.
Sounds like something happened over there.
Yeah, it sounded like might have been a close match on the other side. you should check out the other stream,
Red Note
twitch.tv/RedNoteGaming, to see the other cab. Both matches are happening simultaneously on both cabs, and unfortunately, we have no way of determining who's going to go up on which cab. So, all right, they sent Leon and
Leon and Croissant
on this side. All right, we'll get their picks in just a moment. All right. Oh my goodness.
We have Monkey Business ESP again, and then
Business.
across the Nightmare CSP. Croissant
Wow.
sticking with the old DDR pocket picks and protects.
Yeah.
It seems to be working for her so far, though, so can't argue with the approach.
Yeah. It also looks like all the players are using their pocket picks now because they didn't use it in their earlier matches.
Right, and at that
Which is-
point, it's a case of, well, I have it, so I might as well use it.
Right, right. And it was a matter of, as opposed to a matter of necessity. But we get to see Monkey Business again, back to back. This time with two different competitors, Leon and Croissant.
Monkey Business 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, and this is Leon's pocket pick, so we'll see if Croissant has the chart knowledge of this really tricky chart.
Probably couldn't watch it from the previous match because they may have been busy playing.
Yeah, for sure. And they are off. Okay.
It's like Croissant got a little tripped up by the like 40 BPM scroll gimmick.
Yeah, the slowdown.
Nailed
She
the best
handles it-
second
yeah,
one,
she
though.
handles it nicely this time. So she does have the chart knowledge. Probably just forgot about it the first time. But Leon with about a 10 EX lead at the moment.
Very close.
Let's see how they handle
The slowdown. That transition is super awkward.
Looks like Croissant got a couple of misses there. And the lead is definitely widened at this point.
All right, so ahead by about 30 coming out of the slowdown. See if Croissant can catch back up.
Yeah. It is relatively straightforward from this point, but there is that one slowdown. But of course, Leon is going to know it, given that this is his pocket pick. But there's still room for comebacks. But right now, the EX score margin is about 50. And here comes the slowdown. Okay, it looks like tripped up Croissant a little bit, but
Leon takes it.
yeah, by about 70.
That's a pretty similar score to what we saw from Star in the previous set, isn't it?
Yeah, it was around that too. Looks like some noise on the other side. Must have been a good match. But
Aren't they all?
yeah. See how they proceed with
Croissant taking a moment to stretch her leg out before going into her own pick, I think.
Yeah,
It's what happens when you've been playing for 3 pools.
Oh, she's requesting for pad maintenance.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. I mean, I think, well, this match was decided, but I believe the competitors are allowed to request for pad maintenance if they believe there were some misfires in the pad, and they can request a redo as long as the EX margin is within 6. But yeah, it looks like just requesting for some maintenance to be done before Croissant plays her pocket pick and faces off against Leon. Yeah, seems like they're having some trouble with the game audio.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Oh, a while ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see the phone from here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Across the Nightmare.
Return of Jimmy Weckel. Croissant had another Jimmy Weckel song as her pocket pick in the previous pool.
Ah,
so
must be an artist of her liking within the DDR set. But anyway, yeah, here they go.
It's a pretty quick song with some drills, step jumps.
Yeah. Yeah, here come the drills. Croissant maintaining about a 10 EX lead at the moment. But both players still maintaining a full combo. And nice handling of the up-down drills.
Mm-hmm. Croissant really widened her lead a bit there.
Yeah. Up-down drills are definitely notoriously tricky amongst all the possible combinations, just because it's less natural for your feet to be in that kind of position as opposed to any other combination.
Well, unless you turn 90 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, but Croissant has widened the lead even more at this point with about 50 EX margin. Here comes the drill. A lot of greats in there, but
Probably
still maintaining the
fatigue.
lead. Yeah.
But still strong enough to take the match.
Yep, there we go.
And there it is.
So they split this set.
Shoutouts to Croissant, still going 1-1, 2 pools higher than her initial seeding.
Yeah.
That's really impressive. Celebrating that she's free.
Finally done.
That's very relatable.
Yeah.
I have been there once, and I was relieved when I was out. I was spent.
Yeah, definitely happy to be done after what that would, playing in a total of 3 pools would probably be close to 3 hours worth of matches,
exactly.
right? Which is quite a lot.
Yeah, because of all the downtime in between, it's really hard to keep going and keep pushing through all of that.
Yeah.
It really gets to you.
Yeah. Are we about to move into pool 5?
Yep. Looks like we are going to be moving into pool 5, which means that my time on the commentary desk is coming to a close here for now.
And so is mine. And,
so we will see you later. I will be competing in pool 7.
And I will be competing in pool 6 in about an hour from now.
So we'll be around, but stay tuned for the rest of the exciting matches.
Yeah, we'll be right back in a couple of minutes, and you will see 2 new faces behind the commentary.
For pool 5.
All right. This was Oxford Valley, and there was my partner, Nightman. And,